It just looks cold out there as we take a view from our Luther Family Ford view of I-29 at the 32nd Avenue exit. And I got to tell you, it's cooled down rapidly. We were in the mid-30s and we're already in the teens here in the FM area after just a couple of hours of dark. Current look at the readings at Hector, 19 degrees, calm wind. It's 25 at Moorheads Airport. So even driving around in your car tonight from neighborhood to neighborhood, you're going to see some pretty drastic temperature changes on the car's thermometer. 19 here in Fargo, 28 Grand Forks and Cavalier. Right now, Jamestown at 25 degrees and temperatures in the mid and upper 20s across western and central Minnesota. A few clouds streaming diagonally across northeast North Dakota into northern Minnesota, and those are yielding just a few flakes. These are very weak echoes on the radar. But nonetheless, we could see some flurries up in the Northern Valley. The way things are going tonight, that's where this activity will stay. Heavier snow off the Great Lakes here, lake effect snow in places like Michigan, all the way out towards upstate New York, where we do have the Buffalo area seeing some heavier bands of snow enhanced by those warm waters of the Great Lakes. Here's a look at your forecast for tonight. The clouds and flurry chances will remain up north. Patchy fog develops and temperatures will dip quickly like we are now in the FM area, down into the low 20s and teens for many of us. And then overnight, south wind starts to take hold. Once that south wind kicks in, we'll have areas of patchy dense fog, and by daybreak, a decent chance of some flakes of snow along the international border. Temperatures near 20 to 25 degrees as we will slowly be rising with those south winds mixing up that atmosphere. And now, as we head through the early hours of the day, the best chance of snow in your Thursday forecast will be from the Northern Valley into northwest Minnesota. And it could coat the roads with some slippery flakiness as you go through your midday and lunch hour time frames. We could be talking 1 to maybe 2 inches of snow. Isolated places near the international border could see even a little bit more than that. Doesn't come with a boatload of wind, but that wind will be out of the north at around 10 to 15 miles per hour, and that will usher in some cold Canadian air into the evening with clearing skies for most. So snow chances stay north of Fargo and likely north of Grand Forks, although you'll have a better chance at least of seeing a few flakes in the Grand Cities. Temperatures in the low 20s to start your day. We warm only to near 30, mid 20s to around 30 in the south. North winds around 10 to 20 miles per hour. We'll have more clouds and sunshine for the day. That also will be a big time change. And the cold air begins to arrive as we go through the afternoon and evening tomorrow. Here's your drive time forecast between 3 and 5 o'clock. We will see temperatures down in the teens up in northeast North Dakota for Langdon, 21 Grand Forks, 24 in Thief River Falls. Farther south of Highway 200, I expect temperatures to be in the upper 20s to around 30 degrees as we wrap up our day on Thursday. Then after that, we're eyeballing this nonsense. This is an Arctic air mass here forming north of the Arctic Circle, swirling its way down, working its way into the valley as we go from Sunday into Monday. So Sunday, temperatures will continue to fall out of the 20s into the single digits, and some areas will not rise back above zero until we get into later next week, that cold air sticking around. Here is a great shot shared with us of the scenery in the Comstock area. Tiffany capturing this beautiful shot. Thanks, Tiffany, for uploading your photo. All right, we cool off a bit tomorrow, but even more on Friday. The best chance of snow stays up north. A nice little punch of south winds warms things up for the big Bison game. Then as we head into next week, it does look like, well, you know, the temperatures will start falling like a 2-ton heavy thing. That means we will see temperatures in the teens and 20s below by early to middle of next week.
Thanks, Edge.
You bet.